Hey traders, in today's video, I'm going to show you a unique trading strategy that you can apply during the London trading session when there is usually high volatility on the price. So, if you're looking for a profitable strategy for during the London trading session, keep watching, because you're going to find this video very interesting. For this strategy, I use 4 indicators. Let's start adding them right away. The first indicator is called the Sessions on Chart. With this indicator, we can easily chart the London trading session. Go to the settings and uncheck everything except the first background color. If necessary, make the color a bit whiter and more visible. The second indicator I use for this strategy is the CM-EMA trend bars. Click it and then go to the settings and change the length to 100. With this indicator, we can easily see the trend, and that way we can know if we should open buy or sell positions. As a third indicator, add the stochastic RSI. This is an indicator that most of you will know. We do not need to modify this indicator either. As the last indicator, you add the ADX and DI. Go to the settings and uncheck the top 2. I myself make the color of the indicator white so I can easily see it on the price. Okay, now that all the indicators are in place, I'll explain how the strategy works. It's best to execute the strategy on the 5-minute time frame. You can execute the strategy on cryptocurrencies, on Forex, or on the stock market. I myself always trade in Bitcoin, so I'll show you how the strategy works on the Bitcoin price. We start with a buying position. There are a few rules for this strategy before we are allowed to open a buying position. The first rule, of course, is that we only trade in the gray area since this is the London trading session. So once the price rises or falls out of this area, we are not allowed to open a position. The second rule is that we want to see the price above the CM-EMA indicator. That is this green line. As soon as the price moves above this line, you'll also see that the candles will be colored green, so you can easily characterize this. The third rule is that we want to see the ADX and DI indicator moving below the 20 level. The 20 level is equal to the bottom line on the indicator, so the white line should move below this horizontal line. In addition, we want to see that the white line is rising. We want to see clearly that the line is moving up. Here you can see that clearly. For example, here we can clearly see that the line is going down, so we don't want to see that. Finally, we wait for the crossing between the lines of the stochastic RSI. We then want the blue line to come up. It does not matter where this crossing occurs on the indicator. This may also be at the very top. All we want to see on the stochastic indicator is a crossing between the lines. Once all the lines occur simultaneously, we can open a buy position. I always set my stop loss below the last swing low and my take profit twice as high, which amounts to a risk-reward ratio of 2. So we win twice as much as we could possibly lose. Suppose you want to risk $100 on this buy position, then in this case, you would gain back $200. I understand that the strategy is still a bit tricky. That's why I'm going to show you another extended example of a buying position. You now know that initially we only trade in the gray area. We see that the price is now moving in the gray area. So now we're going to look at Rule 2. This rule was that we want to see the price above the CM-EMA line. Again, this is the case. We're now going to look at Rule 3. Rule 3 was that we want to see the ADX and DI indicator below the 20 level with an upwards trend. Again, this is the case. We can now look at the last rule, Rule 4. Rule 4 was that we want to see a cross between the orange and blue line of the stochastic indicator. If you look closely, you can see that that just happened. The blue line is now up. All the rules are now valid at the same time, so we can open a buy position. I put my stop loss below the last low and set my take profit twice as high. Let's see what this position would have done. This was a nice profitable position that closed within hours during the London trading session. Of course, as a trader, you want to be able to profit from a rising market every day. Unfortunately, the market does not rise every day, so it's useful to learn this strategy the other way around as well, so that you can also open sell position on days when the market is falling. This way, you can ensure that you can open profitable positions on a daily basis. So, I will also explain the strategy step by step in a falling market. So stay tuned especially. Before I explain the selling position, I first have an important question for you. Are you already a profitable trader? If so, I have good news for you. The crypto exchange Bybit has a special offer with which you can earn an incredible amount of money if you are a profitable trader. You have the opportunity to share your buying and selling positions with other users of Bybit, after which you will receive 11% of their profits, so-called copy trading. So if you share a profitable position on the platform, you get 11% of all profits made by all other users who follow you. And if you share a loss-making position, then nothing happens. So if you have 500 followers like this trader here, you can easily earn over $5,000 per day when you open a profitable position and your followers make $100 profit. So if you open positions on a daily basis, then you can earn an enormous amount of extra money. It doesn't matter if you open a scalp position that only lasts 5 minutes or a day trade that lasts a couple of hours. As soon as you make a profit for your followers, you will just get 11% of all profits. You also get a $200 bonus for the very first trade you make. It doesn't matter if it's profitable or loss-making. So this is very interesting. I'm doing it myself, and at this moment, I have 153 followers. Via the link below this video, you can also register yourself. It is, of course, completely free. Even if you already have a Bybit account, you can do this. Well, let's now quickly look at how you can also implement this strategy in a declining market. By the way, you can also use this strategy to share your buy and sell positions on Bybit, as this strategy is very profitable. The strategy in a falling market has almost the same rules as in a rising market. There are only a few minor differences. These I will explain in a moment. First, let's look at Rule 1. We want to make sure we are trading during the London session. We see that the price is moving in the gray area, so this is the case. Now, Rule 2 for a selling position is that we want to see the price below the CM-EMA line. Or in other words, the candles must be red. This is also the case. With Rule 3 now comes the difference. We now want the white line of the ADX and DI indicator to move above the 20 level and be in a rising trend. So, for a buying position, this line had to move below the 20 level, but for a selling position, the line has to move above the 20 level. This is now the case. At Rule 4, we again want to see a crossing between the lines on the stochastic indicator, only this time reversed. The orange line should now move above the blue line, as we can see here. So if the price meets all 4 rules, as it does here, we can open a sell position. I now place my stop loss above the last swing high, and now place my target twice as low. As you can see, this was also a nice profitable position. Once you start testing this strategy out for yourself, you will see that it's a hugely profitable strategy. I've been trading with this strategy for about 4 months now, and I like it very much. If you also want to trade on a professional platform, then I can again recommend Bybit. It's an easy-to-use platform on which you can open buy and sell positions. I myself trade on this platform on a daily basis with a very high amount. You also have the option of following up on my buy and sell positions via the premium subscription. More information can be found on the website. The links to Bybit and my website are below the video. For now, I want to thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.